Hello, this is a little video on my entry for the Ludum Dare 27 competition. The theme this time was 10 seconds. I've made a game called I'll Give You a Head Start. It involves a Bloody Mary style ghost which gives you a 10-second head start before it starts chasing you down. So let's get into it. Little tip. There's usually an item in one of the toilets. Not this time though. The items are randomly placed, but they're always in the same... There's the same set areas that they can spawn in, but they randomize around, so you're not too sure where things are. And you can click on things like this to get your map up and find clues. Basic objective is to look around for items and things that can help you in your little exploration of this place and try to escape from Emily Ghost. Here's a torch which you can pick up. Most items you can only hold one at a time, but the flashlight kind of thing is a permanent upgrade to your torch. One bit of feedback I've been getting is that the game's really slow, and I watched a video that someone made of them playing a bunch of Ludum Dare games, and it did seem to run really slow for them. So I'm not sure if people are complaining about this game, not complaining, criticizing, critiquing the game speed because it's running this fast, or because it's running as really slow like it's not supposed to. I think it's very possible that I didn't optimize some code and it's just not running the way it's supposed to. That's certainly possible, given that I only had 4 errors and I was working right up to the deadline. One thing I forgot to mention on the Ludum Dare page until I edited it a little while ago is that if you press pause, you get a small description of the item you're holding. For example, this one, it says, you are holding a trophy, it once belonged to Emily, first place hurdles. So this item is obviously significant to Emily and therefore has some effect on the game. There are other items that don't have anything to do with Emily and do nothing. But you can find out which items are relevant, which ones aren't, by investigating little clues and things. This is just a map, but you can tell where things are. People also suggested that you should have that in your inventory at all times, and I really agree. I would have done that if I'd had more time and thought about it. So here's a clue. It's a trophy cabinet for school sporting prizes. There is a stand for a trophy that Emily won. The trophy is gone though, so we won this trophy. You can't put it there, but there is something you can do with the trophy, and if you investigate the game, you'll find that out. So here's a time lapse now that I recorded. First, I designed the level after I came up with the idea. The first idea I had was to make like a roguelike where you'd have 10 seconds to get through each floor, or alternatively a roguelike where every 10 seconds the room would re-randomize. I quite like those ideas, but this idea for a horror game where you get 10-second head start popped into my brain, and I thought it was a better idea even if it doesn't fit the theme quite as well. The theme being 10 seconds, there is the 10-second head start. There's Emily the ghost gets stronger every 10 seconds. You can only run for 10 seconds, and there's a speed boost item that lasts 10 seconds. So the theme is in the game, but I do admit that it's not quite as ever present throughout the game as it would be ideally for a themed competition. But it is there, so yeah. Don't want to say. Yeah, so I'll start working on items here. I think here I'm coding the ending. Maybe, I don't know. I did get kind of cocky. At the end of the first day I had the game completely playable and winnable and losable. So I thought I was doing great, but then on the second day I had a lot more to code than I thought when I was coding the ending. So that took a lot longer than I thought, and then for some reason I thought the first thing I should start drawing is the intro scene and the ending. And I think I should have focused more on the actual tiles. yeah, here I am drawing the title screen. I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to work on the tiles. I quite liked the ending though. I probably made it a bit shorter if I had done the tiles first and really put in the effort that the tiles needed to make a really cool looking level. And there I am redrawing the items. And see there I'm making the map kind of last minute. Whereas really the map should have been a kind of more important thing. It's like when you're making a game you kind of forget that other people don't have the map memorized in their head like you do. You know? Here I'm finally working on the tiles with very little time left to do that in. I think this is about like 4 or 5 hours left to go before I start to work on this, which is not ideal. Also tried to do some music with this program that Terry Kavanagh released. It's a really good program, it works fine, it's just I don't have a clue what I'm doing with music, so it didn't really work out well. So that's that. Yeah, check out the game in the description. Hope you enjoy it. See ya.